Pros. All right. Good morning. My name is Thomas Warden. I want to welcome all the new members that's coming in here this morning to enjoy our time-space reality of this positive energy portal that we have on a day-to-day basis. We bring in energy, positive thoughts, positive words, and how to shift your your life to the positive, getting more in tune with you and the words that you want to put into your life. And you're going to start from the heart right here, because the mind and heart is a connection that God has given us to be able to understand that we need to think from here first before we react out of this mouth. We need to bring our heart into the situation, into everything that we do in life, because not everybody has been going through the same situation that you have been in life. And some of them have walked into a different path, maybe a different darkness or a higher level than you. So understand we are all on different planes in this lifetime, and nobody will ever be on that exact same one. Because you have your dreams and passions that you're going for, I have mine. So every day you're going to get up and you're going to focus on where you need to go in the situations of life that you need to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And there's different ways that you can deal with things. And there's what we call the knee-jerk reaction of putting somebody down or trying to make them feel lesser than you so you feel like a higher power. And that's not the way we need to work in life. I did that for so many years, and I found out it got me nowhere except running myself in circles. Actually accomplishing nothing but having too many tasks open that I never got completed. And once I finally got in tune with me and found out that I needed to focus here and know where I wanted to go in life and how I could bring the better words and uplift people, and I started working on the in-tuneness of me so I could start becoming a life coach and directing people into the direction of happiness. Because in 2012, when I did a full release of myself, and a full release to say, Lord, I'm with you and let's roll with this and bring me where you need me to be, he brought me all the way to 2016 to finding an organization of community of people that uplifted me and brought me into a whole different realm of life that I never even knew existed. Why? Because I didn't have an open eyes, I didn't have open ears, and I didn't have an open heart. Until I opened everything up and said, okay, let's roll with this. Then it started flowing, and a better understanding of what I needed to do and where I needed to go and my purpose in life. And now understanding 7 months later, not 7 months, 2016, now it's 2018. Anyway, last year sometime, let's put it that way, Ashley came up with more of let's do something more for the team. Everybody that keeps coming in, but yet they're not actually getting in tune with their self. They say they want more, but yet there's a lot more that you have to unlock within you first before you can actually move forward with building something for yourself and building a better direction of life of where you want to go. So we started this portal right here in the morning times to give out just a positive energy to our teams. And then it just kind of morphed from there, and it got bigger, and it has gotten bigger. And now we're going worldwide on a day-to-day basis right here with this link every time. And we've been doing it strong 7 days a week for over 7 months now. And we're going to keep rocking it every day. Why? Because we have more and more people asking for it, more and more people coming in, more and more people that are joining into the organization and through here as well, just to get an energy in the morning times and a boost to say, you know what, this is my day. I am an awesome person, and I will accomplish the things that I want to today because I'm going to put my focus to it. I'm going to have intentions on what I need to do, and I will be able to go to the trainings that I need to go to, or I'll be able to listen to the podcasts that are going to uplift me, not the radio stations that are Debbie Downers, and not listening to the TV news stations, which is another Debbie Downer that I have found in life. And then quit getting out of that negative state of those conversations in life with people at the workplace that is always trying to bring somebody else down. Be an uplifter at that location. Don't join into the conversation of bashing, because that is going to get you nowhere in life. Why don't you say, guys, why don't you go to the mirror and check yourself before you try to put that person down? He is doing the best that he can, and he is getting up every day, and he is here, and he is showing up, and he is suited up, and he is here, and he is giving actions. What are you doing to make your life better? So I find every day that every time I try to uplift myself and put myself in a better plane and a better energy level and stuff like that, I have found that more people are trying to put me down because they don't like my success. And guess what? That's my success, not theirs. I worked my ass off for it, and I'm moving forward with it, just like every one of you in here. You came here this morning because you are wanting to move yourself into a different plane, in a different level of life. So now the best part I'm going to tell you is quit listening to their advice, because it's not going to get you anywhere, and their opinions are not going to pay your bills. Every day you're going to get up and you're working for you and your family and doing the things that you want to do in life because that's what's making you happy and putting that smile on your face and the food on the table and the clothes on your back. Their opinions aren't. So just remember that, guys. Once you start moving up in vibrations and planes, people will try to put you down more and more each day because they don't understand it, because they have not opened their eyes and their heart or their ears to understand what you're doing. So just know, keep on your path. Get up every day with that purpose. Get up and look at that self in the mirror and say, I love you. And I say it every day. I am a handsome son of a bitch, and I know it. And I will walk my life every day with purpose, and I will give myself that smile each day because they are contagious. And I have found that out to be true. No matter where I go, whether I'm in a grocery store, at Walmart, at Sam's, or if, just out at the mall, or just out in the streets in general. Every day when I pass somebody, my energy and my vibration plane is way out here now. And that smile is very contagious. I put a post out this morning, and that was one of the things that somebody said. Your smile has a warming touch, So just take it and be contagious with it and roll with it. And I promise you, you'll have other people start coming to you and say, I want that smile. I want that happiness. How do you have that happy step in your life every day? Because I promise you, when people see me walking through the streets and I'm doing a little happy dance and I'm singing to myself without earbuds in, and they're wondering, what has he got going on? Yes, I smile every day. I do happy dance every day because I had shifted my life in 2016 to now working for me and building my life into a whole different direction, and knowing that I will never have to go back to one of those JOBs because I found a purpose and a drive of what's best for me. Being a life coach, being a motivational speaker, that is something that I never knew I truly had in me, but I am loving the shit out of it because it is so much fun to be able to be an inspiring person, to look out in that crowd and be able to see people. I can bring them from, hey, how you doing? I can bring them down. I can bring them up. It doesn't matter. I have control of that stage, and I have control of those emotions of people out there, because when I get deeper into my stories, I can drop you down to crying, or I can bring you all the way up to happiness and standing up and cheering and having a damn good time in the room. So when you figure out how you can do that and how you can bring energy to people without even saying anything, with a smile, wow, it is very much fun because the energy and vibrations flow. So get out there every day, guys. Take care of you. Take care of you and your intentions of where you want to go, and know you have a purpose and a drive, and focus on that. Not the 70,000 thoughts of things over here that you can't control, or 70,000 thoughts over there that you can't control, or the ones back yonder in the past that are done and gone. Don't dwell on those anymore either. We got the future. Yes, we know that. We have what we call writing down your goals. The goals is your future. You wrote it down, and then you've thought about it. Now live in the moment. All right. Once you've written them down, all right, this is what I want to accomplish for today or this week. Cool. I wrote them down. Now live in the moment and have fun with it, and watch everything start happening and coming to you, because you wrote it down. You gave it intention. You know, the universe says it's coming because I am in the art of receiving. So this morning, we're going to have many people in here chatting. Many people are going to be bringing out stuff today. And I want to ask everybody in here, are y'all ready to receive the information that is going to be given out today? Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready to receive, baby.
There we go.
I'm allowing.
So everybody is allowing, everybody is ready to move. So now we're going to take this life wheel, and every day we're going to start working on something else, because we have our financial side, our relationship sides, our career sides, things like that. We're going to start taking one a week, and then starting next week. And then we're going to take this one, and you're going to work on that all week. Let's say it's a relationship side. So you want to go out, take her out more, treat the man a little bit better, pamper him, do whatever that you haven't been doing to make that relationship a little bit better. And then you're going to get it. You got number 1 to 10. You're going to rate yourself, and you're going to be honest with yourself. And then we're going to say, okay, it's at a 2. I want it to be at a 4 by the end of the week. And then you're going to work on that all week. And then next week, we're going to pick something else. And for 7 weeks, we're going to work on something within inside of you that you can shift your life with, because every day we shift our words. The people that say, I can't, I can, and I will, those thought processes and those words right there will shift your life that much, so each week we're going to work on something in here, or you're going to work on something, not me, because it's your thing that you're having to work on. I know what I need to work on, but that's what we're going to start doing in here. I'm going to start offering the information and the life coach information stuff that I've been getting. And in that way, everybody in here can take it. And then if you utilize it, cool. If you don't, cool. Because the best thing that I found, when people, they come and they think that I can solve all their problems. I'm not here to solve your problems. I'm here to listen and see what you need to do to bring you in the direction where you need to go. Right. And I had a lady the other day had, come up to me and was just, you could see it in her walk that she just was not happy, and, I take out a notebook. Let's write down some stuff that you do like. And she just sat there, what do you like? What are you disappointed in life? Well, I don't like my job. I don't like my life or the coworkers, this, that, and the other. Cool. Let's write down the things that you do like. She had a notebook in her hand. You know what she wouldn't do? She didn't open up the book. So if somebody will not take the first step in trying to fix something, the second step will never happen, people. So you want to fix something in your life, you have to take the first step, and all I was going to ask her to do was start writing down things that she did like about her job. Write down the things that did make her happy. Did you like the money? Oh yeah, I love the money. Cool. Why do you like the money? I tried to break it down for her. But yet, if somebody is not willing to take that first step, guys, it makes it really hard for us to assist someone to do something better in their life or move them in a new direction. So get up every day with intention and with purpose and knowing what you're truly wanting. Write it down is the biggest powerful thing that I have ever learned in life right now. Journals are a big thing right now, and they have been for years. Once you start writing things, it's giving intention to it. It's giving that, I know this is what I want. And then you can go back and look at it. So every day is an awesome day to have a good day, but you have to set that intention first. Whew, I just had to get all that out this morning. It's been rolling. Brother Julio, take it out.
Well, I was just going to kind of piggyback off of, some of the stuff that you're saying. A lot of that is, you are the way that you are because you started to form habits. You started to practice some discipline. You started to realize things about yourself and writing those things down have been extremely helpful for me and making progress and gaining momentum and gaining ground as far as taking more control of myself, every single day. And what I mean by that is just, practicing discipline within myself, realizing behaviors, paying attention to behavioral patterns, things that I could be doing better, things that I could be sharper in, whether it be, my behavior of attitude or, yes, there's times Julio got an attitude. There's times when I go through my fair share of stuff. I bleed just like you guys. I put my pants on, one leg at a time. Yeah, exactly, Thomas. We're all the same in a lot of different ways, but that journaling has definitely been a game changer for me. It's very eye-opening, taking notes of your own life. Thomas always tries to suggest that we keep something to write with, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing. You're at work, you're in the car, you're with your family, you're out, you're doing whatever, and Thomas, like, if you don't have, he says, if you don't have a notepad or something like that, you have your cell phone on, you could always do the voice recorder aspect. But practicing that, I've really, there's times when I go, I came up with that. Like, wow, that was really good. So I impress myself sometimes, I'm like, wow, that was in me, and I understand that, that's the spirit in me. But at the same time, to realize those things, I wouldn't have, even be awakened to those things, to realizing any of that, had it not been, for a motivation, had it not been for stepping out on a limb for myself, had it not been for, jumping on here and bouncing ideas and listening and receiving, from you all. It's not just Thomas. Ashley's, I know she'll downplay it, in the beginning and whatnot. But she taught me a lot also, as a group. When you guys step out and you share your heart, you share your life experiences, you share, stuff that you're going through, those things speak volumes to me. They speak to me, and they're definitely encouraging, but just taking those notes, journaling for myself realizing aspects within myself, it's helped me to grow. It's helped me to mature in a variety of different ways. It's helped me to become a better father. It's helped me to become a better mate. It's helped me to become a better son, a better employee at my job. It's helped me work that much more harder in my business. It's helped me realize a lot of things that I might have, been, that I put on the back burner, or that I was just ignoring, aspects about my character, aspects about my daily behaviors and my daily routines. Doing something that small as far as journaling, you begin to see your behavior patterns. And when you see your behavior patterns, you do what we've, often references. You make those slight little adjustments and slight little tweaks within yourself. And you begin to notice, like, wow, I'm making a change. I'm making progress. And every day, there's times when I'm really just, I'll get big headed at moments. And then there's other times when I'm just so humbled, and I'm just so thankful. And I really, really just thankful for the grace and for the opportunity to share, and the opportunity to be used, to be, that aspect is very, it's very heartwarming. I've told you guys, so many times on how many people reach out to me on a daily basis. It's kind of like I was going through my messenger yesterday, and there was messages I still have yet to respond to from over a week ago, for other people poking at me and just telling me, how I've been a blessing to them, and it's just eye-opening to see the change, to see the growth within myself, and the impact that I can have on, the average everyday everyday stranger, the average everyday person, just somebody in general, man. Go ahead.
The impact that he is making, because he was able to open his eyes, his ears, and his heart to a whole different life, and able to now bring it out through him.
Yeah, it's amazing to be a part of that. You guys know my belief, and every day I ask in prayer, God, just use me. I'm a vessel. Use me. I'm a tool. Use me as you see fit. Something I often pray. And it's become somewhat repetitious, but every time I pray it, I say it as if it's the first time I'm saying it. That way it's kind of like I feel like God is noticing the passion in my heart for it. And I say, Lord, use me in any way you see fit. Let me speak your word. Use me as a vessel, and let me not misrepresent you in any way possible, shape, fashion, or form. The word says that, it says the harvest is always ripe, but where are my laborers? It's astonishing how people get so captivated and caught up in what's going on around the world. And they end up neglecting themselves, and they neglect their families. They neglect the people that matter most to them. And then they get so far off. I was reading something yesterday that was talking about a person digging themselves in a hole. And it was referencing as how people try to grow and they try to mature and they try to do these things, but they don't make any change. It's kind of like, oh, I want to make change. I want to make change. What say to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results is the definition of insanity. Yeah, you got to do something, different. You have to make an adjustment within yourself. Only what it's going to take. But in reference to back what I was saying about just praying, man, I've asked, and then to see that happen, to see that manifest every single day, day in and day out. I try to be a lot more cautious. You might hear me say a lot on my go lives, and it's because I want to be cautious of the words that I use. I don't want to speak foolishly at all. I want to be very cautious of the words that come out of my mouth, because I have the power of life and death. We all have that power in our tongue. I equate our tongue as like a two-edged sword. You can cut anything, and you can use it in a positive way, or you can cut somebody in a negative way. Thomas was just referencing that, how, through influence, you can bring somebody up and you can bring somebody down. So it's a conscious choice that you have to make on a daily basis I'm going to stand firm in who I am. I'm not going to be blown like a tumbleweed, regardless of what's going on in the world, regardless. I'm not going to allow anything that's challenging or any obstacles or any detours in my life to detour me. I'm a jump over that hurdle and keep it moving, and make progress instead of allowing yourself to be like everybody else, allowing yourself to react the way you previously used to react. That's another astounding aspect of myself that I've learned. And now it's kind of like whenever I'll notice something in a way that I used to react, and I'll kind of laugh. And Roxanne will be like, "What is wrong with you? Why are you laughing?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm just having a conversation within myself." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, so I'll describe it to her and I'll tell her, and she's like, "You're so weird." And I'm like, "No, that's just the joy. That's the joy that's in me. It's the joy of the Lord. It's the joy of me acknowledging and seeing that change, seeing that transition within myself, that I'll look at something and I don't see it the way I used to see it, or I don't react the same way that I used to react." I've told you guys this before, that when I notice the enemy coming against me, or I see a spiritual attack, or something that I feel like is a little out of place, or, I said, "Devil, I see you. I see you." It's kind of like a game of peekaboo. Like, "I got you, nigga." You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you ain't gonna get me with that same crap you got me with last year. You're not gonna get me with that same crap you got me with months ago, or whatever the case is. Like, I laugh at it now. Like, it's a nice try, buddy, but that, it's not going to happen here anymore. You might as well go ahead and mess with somebody else, because this guy is not weak right here. I am strong, and I'm strong in who I am and my belief system. And I'm practicing the power of positivity and growth and maturity. And I'm practicing everything that I'm taught to implement, things that we learn here in the morning times, and just taking that and running with it day in and day out, and to see the growth and to see the maturity and to see the progress. It's humbling, but it's really warming to my soul. I don't know how else to describe it to you all. It's just warming to my soul. So I love to share with people, man, and what God is doing in me. And all of that took place because, a lot of it because, hey, I decided to jump on a morning Zoom.
And not just that, you decided to do it for you. He said he has the power within him now. All of you have that power within you. You waking up with intention for your life to do what you want to do on a day-to-day basis. When you go and look in that mirror in the morning, you're the one that has control of the demons that you're fighting inside that mirror. Nobody else does. I don't have control of your demons. You have control of your demons, your life, and the direction you're going to bring it. No one else does. So the excuses that it was my mom's fault, my father's fault, it happened, my sister, my cousin did it, it's just been passed down by generation to generation, I'm just cursed. BS is all I got to say to that one. Because every day your life is yours.
It's like, I call bullshit. I call it. That's garbage. Yeah. And that's like having a defeated mentality. Who wants to walk around every single day with a defeated mentality? We spoke about this before in the past, Thomas. It's like, if every day is a battle, because we all know there's a battle that's going on in our minds on a daily basis. So if every day is a battle, are you going into battle equipped, with your armor? And are you willing? And are you ready? And are you able to fight? The majority of us, we're able, but people aren't equipped. They're not equipping themselves. They go into battle with no armor. They go into battle with no weaponry. Like, oh, and then they're wondering, why is all hell breaking loose? Well, you're not fighting for yourself. You're not standing firm in who you are. You're not, standing your ground. You're not gaining ground. You're not equipping yourself with the proper tools in order to get, to take that better step versus having that defeated mentality.
Yes, for sure. Guys, this is high energy every day, and we bring this every day, and nothing is scripted. We don't all get together because we are all walks of life from all over this world right here on this portal every morning. Everybody is going through different situations. We are doing different walks of life for ourselves every day, but now we're just getting it better in tune with us and not with the entire world that we don't need to be in. Right now we have a time-space reality of us that we need to maintain. So know where you're going, know your purpose, know the people that you touch on a day-to-day basis and how you affect them just as well. I say it in here a lot. People, there's children watching us on all your videos that you're putting out on Facebook. There's people that are listening on a day-to-day basis. And then, now this is going out in the morning. Portal is being shared out, not just within us that's watching this right now, but yet people are sharing this out to their pages right now. and other groups and things like that. And it's being brought out all over this world, and we're touching lives everywhere. And the best part about it is you're getting it for free today. You know, because none of this is charged. You didn't have to pay to come to a conference, and you didn't have to get up in the morning and say, "Dadgum, I'm going to have to pay to go to that event." No, you're here this morning because you want to, and that you wanted a new energy. And this is what we give out on a day-to-day basis, because I was always shown here lately within the last few years of my life, give more than you receive.
It's that free 99, Thomas. Free 99, baby.
It is free, guys. All right. Brother Ryan usually does a reading for us. Brother Ryan, do you have some a book that you've been working on that you want to read something out of?
You betcha, Thomas.
All right.
And once again, goes right in line with what we're talking about today. So it's coming from The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel. If you take your happiness and put it in someone else's hands, sooner or later, it's going to break it. If you give your happiness to someone else, she can always take it away. Then if happiness can only come from inside of you and is the result of your love, you are responsible for your own happiness. We can never make anyone responsible for our own happiness. But when we go to the church to get married, the first thing we do is exchange rings. We put our star in each other's hands, expecting that she is going to make you happy, and you're going to make her happy. It doesn't matter how much you love someone, you're never going to be what that person wants you to be. That is the mistake most of us make right from the beginning. We base our happiness on our partner, and it doesn't work that way. We make all those promises that we cannot keep, and we set ourselves up to fail. So, once again, yeah, it comes from within you.
Yes, within you. Now, Ryan, if you don't mind, I want you to type the name of the book in the chat section, guys. Every time Ryan brings out a book, and he reads from different books all over the time, and we all do. But Ryan's been bringing out passages, stepping up every day and bringing that, and I want to thank you, Ryan, for that. But put the name of the book in there, guys. Amazon, Best Buy, I don't know, wherever you got it from. But go out and get the books, guys. We offer books all the time. Brother JJ had offered one time, and it's I've heard it again here lately, and I've got mine on order now. The Richest Man in Babylon is another one that is a powerful one that I heard, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to read it. JJ loves that book just as well, and he has mentioned it a few times. And then I heard it again yesterday in a meeting I was in, so I'm going to get mine. And the first,
Thomas,
go ahead.
Can I interject something as far as what Ryan, just to touch on that, Ryan? I mean, that spoke volumes to me, bro. And I say that because I'm 36 now. I got married, guys, when I was 21 years old. I was 21, just turning 22, you know, and I was that dude you're reading about. You know, I exchanged my vows and I exchanged rings, and I put my happiness in somebody else's, you know, in somebody else's hands. And as a result, you know, here I am, I'm 36 and I'm divorced and in a new relationship, you know, and can I tell you that I was depressed? Can I tell you that I used to go through some stuff because I would always put my happiness in that individual's hands, you know, instead of maintaining that and gaining that and growing, you know, and my happiness and taking that and saying, I'm not, regardless of what happens, I'm going to be the lead. I'm going to be the head, and I'm going to walk in my own happiness, and I'm going to create happiness within your heart, within my family, within my household. Now, given I was a great dad, but maybe not necessarily a great husband at the time, you know, and I wasn't a great partner, and I was working and I was growing, and we were both kids getting married. Let's face it, a 21-year-old, you know, she was 22. We were both like, it's like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But looking in retrospect, you know, we've since reconciled and realized a lot of things and how, you know, stuff took place. But literally, we put each other's happiness in each other's hands instead of seeking that for ourselves, you know, and we realized that was one of our biggest mistakes individually. You know, we actually spoke about that in the past, you know, and how because we relied on each other to provide happiness, you know, within ourselves, like we were still learning who we were as individuals, you know, at 20-something years old, you know, let alone trying to provide happiness for another individual, you know. So, bro, that was really powerful, man. Great reading, man. Great stuff.
Yes.
Appreciate that, Julio. I wasn't directed at you, but I did think of you, so much love, buddy.
And that's the whole thing with everything we bring every morning, though. it's not directed to one person. If it's, applies to you, then you can take it, and understand it. That's the best part about everything we bring out in the morning. We're never directing to one single individual person because, like I said before, we're all on different walks. We're all on different journeys and pathways. So from there, then that's where, where's it going to go is all depends on you. So it looks like the twins found Miss Ashley this morning. Yay! They're up and they're rolling. Gotta love the twins. Look at them. Hey, good morning, twins. Good morning, little guys. All right. Okay, it has been a good energy morning so far, and I'm going to pass it out to the platform right here right quick. Is there anybody else in here that has something that they want to bring to the table on the message this morning before we pass it off to Miss Angie? Angie, you got some affirmations for us that you can do today? All right. All right, we're going to open up the table. Anybody got anything that they want to bring out in chat right quick? All right, guys, it has been a powerful morning. Julio has had some passion this morning and some fire within his soul again. And, we love his messages every morning when he brings them out because, like I said, soul on fire, and that's what we bring. I know mine is on fire every day, and I got the energy and ready to kickstart it every day, and I'm having so much fun with it because that's the way I want my life to be. It's fun and happy all the time. Do I have bad days? Yes. Do I have some awesome days? Yes. So do I have days where I just don't want to get out of bed? Yes, I am human, just like everybody else. But with this morning motivation, it has kickstarted me into a whole different direction of life to where I want to get out of bed. I want to come in here and spend time with everybody in here. I want to be able to bring messages to the world that can inspire them into a whole new direction. So that's where, I started this in 2016 to put me in a different direction. And my goal is to where I can be on stage all the time. And within a 2 years time frame to, how'd you put it? Not being one that was on stage presence or stage, fears and scares to now being on stage, at least once or twice a week. And it's fun to be able to do that. And to be able to have these platforms in the mornings like this makes me a better person, a better speaker, a better presenter. And that's where I'm working myself every morning is working on me, on how I can present a little bit better and how I can be a better person and what I can bring to the table every day, and to be able to bring this out right here in the morning times, like I said, this opens my heart every day and just says, hey, let's flow with it. I love all of y'all because I love each and every one of y'all for coming in here in the morning time, spending y'all's time with me. For all of y'all that's going to the YouTube channel and sharing out the recording, all you have to go is to YouTube, type in Thomas Lee Warden or Thomas Warden, either one. And you will see the YouTube morning motivations will just start popping up. And so now you can take that, you can share it out to the world. You may have some friends and family that don't come to here or not on, big social media people in the morning, or they're on different time frames, whatever. Now you can share this out to them all across the world. So this is an awesome day to be here and have fun. So just have a good time with life, guys. All right, I'm going to pass it off to Miss Angie. Miss Angie does a morning affirmation for us. Miss Shiloh is in Mexico retreat right now, doing a yoga retreat that she's at. And she will be back in a couple weeks. And when she gets back, then y'all can take turns, I guess. But Miss Angie has stepped up to take the place. And, we thank you for that very much so, Angie. And, stepping out of your comfort zone and bringing your heart and passions of the messages that you find in the morning that are touching you. And we want to thank you for that very much so. Go ahead, Miss Angie.
Thank you, Thomas and Julio and Ryan and everyone. I'm putting a little twist on this morning, and I just want everyone to kind of involve themselves in a couple of these affirmations that I have. So you don't, of course, don't have to come on live or anything, but say your name and then repeat after me. So I'll start with it. Angie, I love you. I care about you, and I accept you as you are. Angie, I am proud of you and all that you are. These are things that we all should say to ourselves on a daily. And it is something that Thomas talks about frequently, almost daily. And it's very powerful if you can get into that. Saying your name out loud is weird. It really is. So that's something that I've broke through with just doing, and it's not so weird anymore. Still a little bit, but not as. So I'll just continue with some more. I just thought help you kind of get into that thought or feeling of doing. So all is well. The present is great and the future is bright. Life is full of joy. I release the past and live only in the present. My wounds are now healed. I look forward to a rich and fulfilling life. Today is the best day of my life, and every day is a new today. I am the center of my universe. Everybody loves and appreciates me, and I reciprocate. The child in me is very much alive, and it is happy, joyous, and fun-loving child. Everyone have a great day.
Love and appreciate that. That was very much powerful. And then, yes, so I like that. So in the morning times, instead of just looking in the mirror and saying, I love you, I want that part right there. Put your name in front of it. That was power. That was awesome, Angie. Thank you for that part right there. You know, because we do say that every morning before you get out of bed, to say thank you for everything that you have within your life, and go to that mirror and say, I love you, and that it's going to be an awesome day. And I like that. Putting it in front of it, saying, Thomas, I love you. I like that. I like that. Very much powerful. Angie, that was awesome. Thank you for bringing that out. Thank you for all the new people that have come out and enjoyed the morning with us. Thank everybody who is going to share this out to the world. Thank everybody who is wanting to come back tomorrow and bring their love and their passions. And, you know, we offer it all the time. If there's somebody that has something that they want to bring to the table, message me and we'll talk about it. And that way we can bring more information from people across the world right here in the morning times to bring the good energy and the good inspirations to people to kickstart that day. I know it's a cold blizzard across this world right now. Everybody stay warm. Everybody stay bundled up with layers if you go out. And, you know, just get you some hot chocolate, a warm blanket, a book, and a fireplace today if you got to. You know, because, yeah, it is cold out there, guys. Stay warm. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you all for joining in with us today. We will be back tomorrow, the same bat channel, the same link that you came in here with. It will be on there. And once again, Thomas Lee Warden, W-A-R-D-E-N. You go to YouTube and y'all can pull it up and get all the recordings and then go back and watch all the different golden nuggets that we have been passing out for quite a long time. So we're going to be doing this every day, and we're not stopping because this is only going to get bigger and bigger because that's the way we want it. I love and appreciate you all, guys. Y'all have a good day.
Love you guys. Hey, Thomas, negative 49, man. That's what it is outside.
53 here, bud.
I know you Canadians are used to that. I know you Canadians are used to that negative temperature, man. But look, I'm a Puerto Rican, so my blood tells me I'm from the island. Okay, born and raised in Chicago, so I'm used to the 4 seasons. But negative 49, you could keep your Canadian vortex. Send it back north, Ryan. I don't want it.
Jack Frost is off.